From the Northway Bank Online Newsroom, I'm Gare McKenzie. This local and regional news update is brought to you by Northway Bank. Want a Northway Bank teller to keep in your pocket? There's an app for that. Now available for iPhone and Android. Download yours today. Northway Bank with 17 locations throughout New Hampshire. The people you know, the bank you trust. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Mainers are remembering Major Greg Sanborn of Freiburg, who was the second in command of the Maine Warden Service. A spokesman for the Warden Service says Sanborn died yesterday afternoon at the age of 47. He'd been fighting a rare form of cancer. Maine Governor Paul LePage announced Sanborn's passing last night and asked for a moment of silence to remember him as he started his State of the State speech in Augusta. The governor says Sanborn, quote, embodied what it means to be a Maine game warden and was a true ambassador of our great outdoors in our entire state. I was always humbled by his commitment to public service and his passion for life, even as he fought this horrible disease. The governor and Mrs. LePage extended their thoughts and prayers to Sanborn's family, including his wife Deb and son Dave, as does Maine Department of Inland Fisheries and Wildlife Commissioner Chandler Woodcock. Sanborn, a 23-year veteran of the Warden Service, had been the recipient of a bone marrow transplant last year after a donor registry and fundraising drive were organized for him at his alma mater, Freiburg Academy. Services for Sanborn will be held Saturday at the Maine Criminal Justice Academy in Vassalboro. Conway police have charged a 42-year-old Bartlett woman with 2 felony counts of falsifying physical evidence as they continue to investigate last month's burglary of the North Conway Community Center. Lieutenant Chris Purley says his detectives arrested Joanne Marie Turner of Jericho Road just after noon Friday. Purley says Turner was not the subject of the investigation of the burglary, but
we are alleging that during the course of that inquiry by the police, she falsified physical evidence either by manufacturing evidence and presenting it to be something that it was not, or by withholding evidence she was lawfully obligated to turn over to the police.
Both charges are Class B felonies that carry potential prison terms of 7 years each. Turner was booked and released on bail with a court date set for March 19th. Purley declines to say how she's connected to the community center incident, although she does not work there. Purley says property was taken from the community center and other property damaged inside it during the burglary January 20th. The burglary investigation continues, and Purley says he expects an arrest will be made in the case within a week. In another incident early Sunday morning, Conway police arrested 2 North Conway men after they allegedly hit 2 vehicles and a worker at a ski resort in North Conway. Purley says 21-year-old Alex T. Spaulding of Patton Court allegedly took his mother's black 1995 Saturn sedan without permission and was reportedly doing donuts in the Cranmore Mountain Ski Area parking lot when he grazed a worker's leg in 2 parked vehicles. The initial call came in shortly after 12:30 Sunday morning, and North Conway Fire Rescue and North Conway Ambulance responded to check out the worker, who was not seriously hurt. Police caught up with Spaulding and his passenger, 20-year-old John Stearns of Grove Street, about a half mile away on Whitaker Lane shortly after 1:30. Purley says Spaulding initially refused to stop the car, allegedly hitting a stop sign as he was driving, and then was pepper sprayed after he refused to get out and resisted an officer's attempt to remove him from the car. Spaulding was arrested and faces nearly a dozen charges, including aggravated driving under the influence of drugs or liquor, resisting arrest, receiving stolen property, disobeying an officer, unauthorized use of a propelled vehicle, driving while intoxicated, driving after revocation or suspension, and conduct after an accident. Stearns was charged with unlawful possession of alcohol. In sports, Conway Olympian Leanne Smith braved a race course that included fog, soft snow, and deep ruts to place 16th in the Super G yesterday at Austria's FIS Alpine Ski World Championships. Smith's teammate Julia Mancuso placed second, while her teammate Lindsey Vaughn crashed around the midway point of the race and was airlifted to a hospital with non-life-threatening injuries to her knee. The U.S. ski team says will end her season. Dom Morris scored 20 to go with 7 rebounds as Boston University beat Maine 79-72 last night in the 100th meeting between the two teams. And Kalina Mosqueda Lewis scored 24, and Bria Hartley added 20 to lead number 3 UConn to a 94-37 rout of Marquette last night. In the weather today, partly sunny with a chance of snow showers, highs in the upper 20s. Light winds becoming west around 10 miles per hour this afternoon. Mostly clear tonight, colder with lows 5 below to 13 below zero. Northwest winds around 10. A wind chill advisory from midnight tonight until 9 o'clock Thursday morning, with wind chill values as low as 26 below zero. And partly sunny in the morning Thursday, then becoming mostly cloudy, colder with highs 8 to 16 above. From the Northway Bank Online Newsroom, I'm Gare McKenzie.